Haven't made a video in a while. It's been raining a lot. There's too much water. We're doomed. We're doomed. We're doomed. It's flooding. So gonna go cruising in this thing. Let it run a little bit. We got some good weather for a little bit, but then I got surprised by, I don't know if you can see it, but got mold on the seats. So that's no good. We're gonna have to clean this thing up, get all the mold out. I'm gonna start by vacuuming it, and then after I clean everything up, I'm gonna put some vinegar and then clean the seats with it, kill all the mold. Anywhere that has mold, kill it. And after I do those two things, I'm gonna try this carpet cleaner, carpet vacuum. Do it on the seats, do it on the carpet, do it in the back. Alright, got all the seats pulled out. Let's clear it out. Pull off these T-tops too. Space these out. Pull the T-tops off so we can have best ventilation I can. I would remove the seats, but I'm on a tight window crunch right now. It's gonna start raining again and
covering out the overflows.
About 2 or 3 hours, so just want to get this done real quick. Start by vacuuming it. Shouldn't take too long, probably like 15 minutes. Alright, got it cleaned up the best I could, vacuumed everything. A lot of mold came off from the vacuum, which is pretty good, so it wasn't too bad. I caught it in time. Most of the moisture is seeping in through this weather stripping right here and right here, so I'm gonna have to get new weather stripping. It's always common for these T-tops to leak. The T-tops themselves is fine, it's just on these side parts is where they leak the most. And also these windows need to get adjusted because they're too wobbly. That's why it's not really a tight fit. I'll do that when I get to these door cards. You can see it's all pretty much gone, so this is where all the moisture is coming in from. But time to wipe it down with some vinegar, kill all the bacteria and mold. Got my vinegar concentrate, just mixed with a little bit of water. Soak the rag in it. Just wipe it. Some of it's starting to come off already. You can see it. This time it's blue, it's now it's turning like a little green. So that means I'm getting it off. Cleaning the seats at the same time too. Got everything wiped up. Pretty good. Unfortunately, I'm out of time. So it's about to start raining again. The weather's so annoying. But I wiped everything down. Wiped all the seats down. I'm not gonna be able to use the machine. I'll do it another time. Alright, another day. The sun's finally out. I'm gonna try using this machine now. See how this goes. This thing works pretty good. Got it nice and clean. Man, look at all the stuff I collected. I'm gonna have to dump it. Freaking, that's dirt and grime from 1987 to now. Who knows last time this thing got clean. Judging how dark and black it is, probably since 1987. I already did about 70% of the car. Just gotta do footwell and then this back part and the seat, and I'll be done. Alright, got it all cleaned up. It smells nice and good. Now it's just wet. It needs to dry out. So make it dry out faster. tiny bit on one of them like that, just to let the moisture escape. Also gonna throw an air freshener in. One of these little Febreze ones. That one's old. Throw a new one in. And then close the door. Let it just bake in there. Get it all nice and dry. And even throw a car cover back on. Make it bake even more. Right now it's the winter time. Well, we're starting to get out of winter. We're starting to get into spring. But it's still raining a lot. Too much rain. Too much rain. The ground's still wet and everything. So there's a nice little way to get your car dry inside if the sun's not out. Let it sit for like an hour or so. It'll get nice and dry in there. Make sure you take care of your mold problem. If you don't, this will happen. All over the steering wheel, everywhere. If you don't take care of it, it gets out of hand. This is my friend's car. So you gotta take care of it. If you don't, it gets out of control. I'm gonna spray this down with some vinegar before I start messing with it, because it's just really bad in there. Right now I got it open just to let it dry out so nothing else can build up. But yeah, that's that. I also got a little something. Yeah, got these nice pair of Vortex heads. I'm gonna put on 305. And I also got these roller tip rockers. These are 1.6. Still need to save up a little more so I can change the valve springs. I'm gonna get some LS valve springs, put a nice little cam in it. I'm trying to make at least 300 horsepower or so. Should be able to do it with these Vortex and the cam. A little ported intake probably. That's gonna be in the future. Gotta start saving up a little more money and get those parts I need. But this was the big find right here. These are starting to be a little hard to come by now, unless you buy them new. But that's gonna be in the future. End of the video.